The group behind a controversial counter campaign is defending its message. Supporters say the "Don't Be That Girl" poster is meant to point out that some men are falsely accused of sexual assault. Edmonton police call their tactics demeaning. Serena Ma has our story.
They weren't up for long at the University of Alberta campus, but long enough to create a firestorm of criticism.
It's a legitimate concern that, yes, if you're drunk, you can't really be giving consent.
The posters read, "Just because you regret a one-night stand doesn't mean it wasn't consensual," and point out that falsely accusing someone of sexual assault is a crime. Edmonton police say it is a hurtful parody of a serious campaign launched a few years ago.
We want to encourage people to come forward and report these horrendous crimes, and to demean these crimes and to put them down, to belittle them, goes against that.
The posters up to now have been anonymous, no one stepping up and explaining the motivation and purpose behind the campaign until now.
You've created a dialogue, so were you successful in this campaign? I don't know.
This men's rights activist is an unofficial spokesperson for the group behind the campaign. It claims it expected some reaction, but not quite like this.
I can't even believe the kind of emotional response that it's gotten out of people, just sort of a blanket instant condemnation, just like a knee-jerk, how could they do this? How could they say this?
According to Men's Rights Edmonton, the campaign was meant to create discussion and highlight a legitimate concern of false accusations and points to a double standard.
It's the exact same approach, right? You apply it to men, it's a valuable message. You apply it to women, everybody freaks out.
On campus, students are certainly talking.
The balance between false accusations and legitimate concerns over people's ability and right to consent and to deny consent.
I don't think it should be just brought up in posters in like a school setting, even if it is an issue.
The University of Alberta is silent today on a very vocal issue. A spokesperson tells me 12 posters were torn down because they were offensive. However, the group behind the campaign tells me the posters should have stayed up as an expression of free speech. At the University of Alberta, Serena Ma, CTV News.